Hi everyone, this is Stephanie and welcome back to another tutorial with me. In today's tutorial, we will be going over protecting our data with PHP and MySQL. So, we want to protect our database, protect ourselves from SQL injections. So, on the last two tutorials, I taught you guys how to log in and how to register. But, I did not do it the safe way. Yes, that's how you log in, but that is not the safest way to log in or register. Because as of now, our site looks very vulnerable and our site can easily be hacked. The hacker can enter the database, destroy the database, and do many damages to your website. So in this tutorial, I am going to show you how to protect your data. Okay, so before I do that, I just want to show you an example of what you might expect whenever they are hacking your website. So I made a simple form. It asks for the username and a password for the login, and same thing for the registration. Now, as you know, if we put something like this and we put a fake password, it will automatically tell us that the account does not exist, right? But if I was the hacker, which I'm not the hacker, thank God, they would do something like or single quotes or one hyphen hyphen. And then they will go ahead and copy that and paste that for the password as well. And this time when they press the go button, they will be transferred to upage.php, and it will say hi, whatever they type in, or one hyphen hyphen. So it's just coming off like they have an account, but they do not have an account. So they can easily log in. And that is the problem. And also there are other examples where they can access somebody's information and change somebody's information, steal somebody's information, and stuff like that. So we want to go ahead and prevent that from happening. So let's go back to our file, and we're just going to make a couple of changes, replace everything, and you'll see what I'm doing. So the first thing is where it says select from members where username is equal to post username, we're going to delete the post username and stuff like that. And we're going to replace it with a question mark. And we will do the same thing for our password. Replace it with a question mark. Now, the next thing we want to do is over here, MySQLite query, we want to change that to MySQLite prepare. Okay, so we are going to use prepared statements. Now, next thing we want to do is that same variable sf hyphen arrow, and we're going to use something called bind param. And the bind param function is telling us that we are going to bind the parameter, and we are going to tell the database what parameters we are going to use. So it takes 3 parameters for now. So for the first parameter, it's going to take what type of data we want the MySQL to expect. In this case, we have username and password. So both of them are strings. So we're going to use 2 S's. If we were just using one, like username alone, then we would just use 1 S. And as you know, there are different data types, like integer. So if we're using an integer, we use I. If we're using double, we will use D. And if we're using blob, BLOB, we will use the letter B. So in this case, we are using two strings. So SS. Now, comma, and we are going to have a variable, I'm going to call this AU, which we are going to make after we're done with this. And we're going to make another variable PE. So the variable AU is going to hold our input for the username, and the PE is for the input for the password. So let's go ahead and do that. So AU is going to equal to post username, and same thing for the password, equal to post password. And that is all we need to do for now. Now the next thing and the last thing you want to do is take that variable SS and you want to execute it. So execute, and we're good to go. Now another thing we want to do is go ahead and replace the empty post username with AU. Same thing for password, PE. And instead of saying MySQLite fetch ASSOC, we will say the variable SS fetch, and if it's greater than 0. And we will replace this with a variable AU. Now, and we'll do the same thing for this right here, AU, and same thing for this right here, and we'll use PE, and we will also change this right here to okay, yeah, SS arrow fetch. So that is all we did, and that is all we need to do for now. So I think we're done. So let me explain to you one more time what I did. So instead of saying select everything from members where username is equal to post, username and stuff like that, we substituted with a question mark. And then instead of using MySQLite query, we use MySQLite prepare. Then we bind the parameters, and then we made two variables to hold our input names, and then we execute, and then we replace everything with the variables AU and PE, and then instead of MySQLite fetch ASSOC, we use the variable SS, and it's going to fetch the table with parameters. So that is all we did. Now let's go ahead and save it, and now I'm going to show you the difference between how we logged in with the single quotes or on it and hyphen hyphen. So this time we're going to try to log in with the same thing again. Hopefully no errors. And we don't have any errors. So now it says account doesn't exist. So that trick that they use, it cannot be used no more. So you must have an account. And in this case, I do have an account. Well, I have multiple accounts. So I'm just going to log in with Stephanie Rocks and my password. Stephanie Rocks and my password is password. And this time, this is hi, Stephanie Rocks. So I'm logged in. So remember, the hacker cannot log in with that trick, negative, the single quote or one hyphen hyphen. They cannot do that. So that is it for the login. On the next tutorial, we will be doing the registration. It's similar, it's the same thing, but we will be going over that one. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next tutorial. Bye!